today is slightly different. Today I'm going to be showing you a card trick. These are I'm going to start doing these not as often as vlogs, obviously, but you know, quite often. Also, any games or tricks that you have that you want me to do, or you want me to teach you how to do, or just show you how to do them, just comment and I will be on it straight away. Okay, for this card trick you need 21 cards. So I can see where the cards are going, so that you can making sure that you can see them. Okay. 21 random cards. Now it adds effect if you let the person you're trying to do this trick on, it adds effect if you let them pick the 21 cards because they think the random selection of cards, which it is. Okay, this game is called Pontoon. I showed my friends this, so when they watch this, they're going to be finally going to know how to do it. So yeah, here it goes. Right, first I'm going to just show you basically how to do the game, how to do the trick. Just show you. Right, okay. Also, this trick, the part that I got showed it when I was about 13. I got showed it, and the last bit I made up myself. It was from another trick. I've forgotten how to do that one, funnily enough, but that bit I added onto this, and it made it a bigger trick, but it makes it a better trick, I think. Okay. Can you see those? Put them there. Okay. First you have to do 3 rows of all the 21 cards. And because it's 21, it divides into 3. Okay. Now you ask this person to pick a card. Any card they want. So for this, let's pick the Jack of Clubs, which is right here. Tell you what, let's pick the Ace of Spades, which is here. Ace of Spades is a good one. Okay. Now you always pick from the right. Well, you don't always pick from right. If it's in this row, if they say, then you ask them. Once they say, right, I've picked a card. Now all you go is you say, right, pick row 1, 2, or 3. Now let's say row 3. If it's in row 3, you take row 2 first, then row 3 underneath, then row 2, then 3, then row 1. If it's in row 2, you take the right hand side. You take the right, then the middle, then the first one. If in this one, you'll take this one first, and then take that one and that one. Okay, so they would say it's in the 3rd row. So we take those cards in the center, place them on top of them, slide them underneath. On top of them and slide them underneath. Now you're going to need to do this 4 times. So that was our first. Now if we're going for the Ace of Spades, it is there. So they would say 2nd row. So you would take the 3rd. Now it's very important that you make sure you take the right row. Then 2nd, then 1st. And then lay them down. Now, so it's the 3rd time we've done it. And the ace, of course, is here. So, we take the middle row, and the back row, and this row. Lay the cards out again, and this time it will be the 11th card every single time. Move them a bit closer to me. As you can see, the ace is here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which is our card, the Ace of Spades. Now, that is the original trick. what he did was he took obviously the one on the right hand side because it's in the middle, and then the middle one, and the end one, and then it would be the 11th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11th card, as you can see. That was the trick. He'd just go to the 11th card and go, there's your card. Obviously you already knew what it was, so you just pick it out of the pack. I extended this trick by doing this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we know that that top card is the 11th card, so that is their card. Create 4 piles. Now, this is the tricky bit. You've got to make sure you get this right. You've got to make sure that you remember that card is their card. So then you ask them to pick 2 piles. Now, they pick that one and that one. You think, oh, well, what am I going to do? Because that's their card. What you do is they pick them 2. You take these 2 away. Now, you say pick 1. They pick that one. So you take that one away. Now, if you noticed last time, the 2 they picked are kept, and the 2 they didn't I took away. Now this time the one they picked I took away, because I want to make sure that I keep that card because that is their card. And you spread them out. Then you go pick 3. So they pick that one, and that one. Because our card is the one that we picked, we take the other 2. Then you say pick 2. So say they say those 2, you take that one. And say they pick their card, you say, okay, keep that one, I'll take this one. Turn it over. Ace of spades. Now, I'm going to do it again. This time, go through the methods. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter what 21 cards you pick. It really doesn't. It has no effect on the game whatsoever. What you've always got to remember is it's called pontoon because it's 21 cards. What you've always got to remember is the 11. Because the number 11 is the number that works out after 4 goes. And you have to make sure you do it 4 goes every time, otherwise it will not turn up at the 11th card. Right, so this time, now this is go, number 1. If you feel unsure about whether you're doing it right, just count to 11 every time. So in this case, it'd be the 9 of spades. Okay, so let's pick a card. Right, we'll pick this king here. This is the king of diamonds. Oh, you see it? Right. So they would say, if they pick the first row, which is this one, you have to take the middle row first. And hopefully it's going to go in each row so that you can see which row you pick. So if it goes in the first, you pick the second, first, third. Okay, this time it's in the middle already, but we don't want it in the middle till the 4th because it will always end up in the middle on the 4th go, in the 11th card. Now, when that ends up in the middle before, you need to take the one on the right, always on the right. Don't take it from the left because the game won't work. Yes, it's been in every place. Right, this time it's in the right hand side right here. So when it's on the 3rd row, we have to take the middle one first. Middle one first, put it on the bottom card of the row, and then bottom card of the row, slide the cards under. Do not put them on top, slide them under. Okay, so this is the time, the 4th time, that it's going to be the 11th card. 5, 6. Count this in your head when you're actually doing the trick. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. The 11th card is our king of diamonds. Okay, so now you say which row it is in, of course, like the other goes. This time it's in the middle, so you still take from that right. Okay, so it's your 11th card on the top. So you put the deck in a pile, you put it in a pile, making sure that it's in your order. Okay, now you face them with the cards facing down, and you put it towards them. Now you put them in piles, and you count in your head piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, you don't have to put that card on top, but if you find that you lose the card often when you're trying to do this trick, you lose the card often, it's handy to keep that card on the top because you know then definitely where it is. There's nothing restricting you doing more piles. You could always do more piles. It makes it more of a choice, which makes them think that it's more of a chance trick. So, okay, they pick those two and take them away. They pick that one, which is the one we want to keep. Now, we always want to make sure that that card stays in. So we always do either if they pick the pack that doesn't have it in it, you take it away. If they pick yours that does have it in it, you take the others away. So say they pick the one with it, take the one without. Okay, then you spread your cards out. And then you say pick 3. So if they pick the card that you want to keep, that one and that one, you take the other 2. Now if you say pick 2 again, and they pick the 2 that are not the card that you want, just take them away. Which will always end up as that King of Diamonds. Okay, that is all for this trick. I hope you enjoyed it. I will also just show you quickly that well, I don't need to show you. If you want to make this trick more impressive, I have tested it with doubling the cards. So instead of picking 21 cards, you pick 42. Pick 42 cards, which is 10 away from a whole deck. So it makes it more impressive. So you pick 42 cards, you lay them out the same with the 3 rows until all the cards have gone. And then you have to do the rows thing, and do that 5 times. And then that time it will be the 22nd card. The 22nd card after 5 times, and it will always be in this first row, not the second. I hope you enjoyed this card trick on Comedy Sam. Bye bye.